Okay. Hello everyone, welcome to November 11th VOLTHA TST call. This call will be recorded and uploaded to the social media. First point I had on the agenda is the pipeline. Now, this is resolved, so I can close this. Now, took a bit of time, but eventually we got it running. So there were few Helm repo changes needed to be done due to the Bitnami and one more, which have caused a few issues. Now, this is just and I had one more review. This is on the updating the IP address. I see there's one comment from Sarkant, which I will check. Mahir, you got a chance to review this further? The updating the device IP address. If not,
I will do that today.
yeah, sure. I'll address the comments. So once these protos are merged, right, and also the PLOM enable disable, the upcoming code in the core and adapter and agent will be shared. I'll share them again in the chat. Feel free to repeat them as well. That's on the review. By the way, thanks for the reviews. Of late, there have been quite a bit of patches, I believe. Thanks for the reviews, Mahir and Sarkar. We were able to merge most of them. I had one more point, which is on the Jenkins job. We have our tests, right? Jenkins nightlies. I'm not able to. So this is the one. I'm not sure if I'm looking at the right one. This doesn't look fine. Anyone have the link? I just want to check out. I'm not sure if I'm looking into the older one, because the open code one is not working as of now. I don't have the new one. I had opened it somewhere in between, but seem to have lost it somewhere. Sometime my head
Ablash, your voice is breaking. I have difficulties to hear you. Is that only on my side or?
No, I'm having a lot of trouble too.
You have troubles too? Yeah.
Any better now?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Is there a ticket open for the certificate?
This one, right? Okay, no, I haven't. I just wanted to confirm if.
Okay.
I'll raise one ticket and.
No, there's no need. I just wanted to know.
Okay. I'll raise a ticket for this, but this is the link, right, to go for the Jenkins, all our nightlies and test runs.
Yeah, that's the correct one. It should not be giving that error.
Yeah, because I had opened it earlier, a couple of weeks ago, but no, it's okay. Sure, I'll. Okay, I'll raise the ticket. So, I'll take some time and check all the pipelines because it's been long. I think so. We're going to check the pipelines of it. I'll check the pipelines and see what state we are in. That. Hopefully, nothing should be broken. At least the ones which are broken. Okay. Anything else? Floor is open. Any other points to this?
I have one question to Eric. I missed a couple of meetings, but I am wondering about if there are any activity about GitHub Actions.
Not recently. I haven't made a lot of movement because I was out for most of 2 weeks unexpectedly. So yeah, I haven't made a lot of movement, but I am at this point caught up, and so that's one of the top things I'm going to do is working on changing or um, transferring over the BB Jenkins jobs into GitHub Actions.
I see. Also, I remember that we decided to see a demo from you to understand better about the GitHub Actions. Is that still the case? We can see a demo
Um,
from you.
we did that.
We did that.
Which,
Okay.
Yes.
yeah,
Probably
that.
I missed that.
So there should be a recording of that meeting.
Yeah, I'll check that out.
Okay.
And I'm checking. I don't know which. Yeah, it was on 16th September.
Okay.
Yeah, this meeting has been shut.
Eric, is there a target date for this transition?
Um, Initially we were hoping for end of year, but that's
Yes.
definitely not happening. So I would say um the first quarter of 2026.
So we declare this to board as well as the end of the year because they're going to change the agreement with the Linux Foundation, the services that they're going to buy from the Linux Foundation. So that's why I'm asking.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to update board also about this.
That's also predicated, Mahir, on the community stepping in to help with this as well. So
Yeah.
if we want to still try to get it to the end of the year, then folks need to step up and help Eric with this.
Yeah, but I mean, if Eric starts transition and need any help from us for any, I don't know, think that we can help it, that's okay.
Yeah, probably we need to learn how can we help Eric on this.
But I think so. We'll need some permissions to access a few servers, right? But I don't know if we'll have them.
Yeah, that is one problem too.
There's no issues with permissions. All you would need to do is um put the jobs into the .github directory of the various repositories, and everything else will happen automatically.
Okay.
So if we look at the BBSim repository, can we see some examples how you're handling that transition?
Currently, no, but if you look at the CI management or let me see if I've got this change open for VOLTHA Go, because I've already done VOLTHA Go. Yeah, let me Send you guys a link to this. Put it in channel rather than Zoom chat so it's not gone when we're done here. Yeah, so
You want
this
to take this,
was
you want to take this?
merged into a test branch.
Okay.
So yeah, you can look there, and the CI management repo that has all of the Jenkins jobs, it's actually doing the verify and merge jobs through GitHub Actions. Like it is actually functional. The Volta Go stuff is just a test, but like for CI management, it's actually running those jobs actively through GitHub.
So if I go to github.com, then I will be able to see what is happening in GitHub Actions on the CI management. But for the Volta Go, that test branch is runnable, or
And nothing's actually running on it, which was something I discovered after I had created the test branch, is that it is set up only to run on the primary branch,
Mhm.
which is sensible, but makes it more difficult to test.
So you are testing that in locally, or what is the way of testing it?
Yeah, you can use Nectos Act. So I will also put that in the channel. But yeah, there's a program that can be used to test things, to test actions locally.
Got it. There's a learning curve here, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll take a look when I have time, and may come some questions. Okay, thank you, Eric. So other than that, you know, we are preparing a technical requirement document under broadband forum, and we have some contributions for the fall meeting. We have 3 contributions. So if anybody wants to review those, I can send over the links. Abhilash, maybe you wanna check that. Abhilash.
Sorry, speaking on mute. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Please share the link. But this was discussed in the board meeting, governing board meeting, or there is a separate feature.
Uh,
Looking- yes.
No, there is nothing to do with the board meeting. So these are the contributions that we are giving to broadband forum. So those contributions will be under a technical requirement document that defines the alignments, architectural differences, and similarities between broadband forum cloud CU architecture and the Volta SIBA architecture.
Oh, Sure, please share.
Okay.
your sense.
Okay. That's all from my side.
Anything else from anyone?
Yeah, I
Okay.
had one thing to bring up. So we had talked to BISDN about integration costs, because that's above and beyond their current maintenance contract for incorporating any new equipment into the community lab. And it looks like there's a few vendors who are prospective members who are interested in getting some OLTs integrated if they join. And the board did vote to make that a membership benefit, that up to 2 pieces of hardware could be integrated in the community lab as a membership benefit at the premier level. So what we need is to put together some like guidance or framework around what the vendor needs to do and what the TST will help with for the integration to keep the cost within a lower amount. Otherwise, if BISDN has to do all of the integration, it's actually going to be more than the membership fee. So I wanted to bring that up to this group because I think it had been talked about, but didn't actually get put as like an action item, that this some sort of criteria needs to come up to guide both the vendors and kind of outline who can help with the pipeline integration on the TST side so that we are utilizing BISDN as little as possible so that we get the most benefit out of that membership fee. Does that all make sense?
Okay. So I can help with that, but most probably I'll have to check what all needs to be done to integrate a new vendor. Of course, leaving apart the connections, which anyway BISDN will do.
Mm-hmm.
But setting up the test and pipelines and the test jobs, that I'll have to check once and see. But I'll sync up with Jan on this and get some information and try to do it.
Yeah, so Jan has actually left BISDN. I just found out from Hagen. So
Oh,
Hagen
okay.
Wozner would be the right person to kind of help. But he's on that thread I started with Jan about just trying to get a ballpark cost. So I can add you to that as well, Abhilash, if you want to take it forward. And I don't think we need to start off with like a super specific criteria. Again, it might kind of change depending on the vendor or equipment, but just having some sort of structure and expectations in place would be helpful.
Okay, sure. I'll start off with something and share.
Okay, I'll add you to that thread.
What vendors are this? Because it depends if they are a gray box or a white box OLT vendors.
I think specifically GNU has expressed interest and they have a couple of OLTs. I don't know the details about them, but there's also, I think, a few other companies that Mike and his team have been talking to that are also interested in that as a membership benefit. So, anything we can help provide to help them be very aware of, what they need to do to prepare the equipment versus what the VOLTHA TST will help as far as like pipeline integration and debugging. And then we'll need to get a more detailed quote from BISDN, probably for each piece of equipment that's going to be integrated, but at least having a starting point as far as expectations go would be really helpful.
Okay, sure. Please add me to the mail channel and see.
Mhm.
Hmm. Any, anything else? Okay. Thank you all. Thanks for your time. the rest of the nice day. Bye bye. See you.
Um,
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.